What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about the total crypto market cap today. This is a video to the bears out there, and one of the many reasons why I actually flipped bullish recently. I shouldn't say many reasons, but a handful of reasons, right? A lot of people speculate, and rightfully so. It makes a lot of sense, right? I even speculated this not but like 48 hours ago. That it would make sense for Bitcoin to go lower. In fact, it would only make sense for it to go lower because it needs to touch back and find resistance at its prior areas of resistance. From a high to a low, how much we dropped overall? That's a 30% drop on the dot. Wow. I was unaware of that. 30% drop on the dot. That's cool. People were buying up there, man. I don't think that we go lower. And my reason for that is the total market cap, has already found its support. Crypto as a space, as a whole, we've already found support at our prior areas of resistance. I don't think that we have to go lower. In fact, from a high to a low, it's very common. Whenever you go from your high to low and you go to your extended zone here, the 1618 to the 1272, this is your primary target range. It's very common to pull back and find support somewhere between your 100 and your 786 area. Now, granted, normally when you hit the 1618, you find support a little bit higher than you did, but nonetheless, you found support in a very common area. And whether you know about fibs or not, I mean, this is something that I've been doing for 9 years now, is technical analysis, specifically revolving around the fibs. It's extremely common. This is an extremely bullish phase of consolidation, and it's a lot less common to go any lower than the 786. It's not impossible. It can happen. We could go all the way down to the 618, but I doubt that we do. This kind of reaction that we're having is indicative that we have not only found support, but we've bottomed out. We've likely bottomed out. Now, it's too early to say that for sure, but I have a very strong belief that we are moving up higher. We found support at our prior cycle's highs. These prior cycle highs right over here, right? We are likely going to continue going higher. If we look, I say prior cycle highs, I'm sorry, the all-time highs before the halving, and then the last cycle highs there. There we go. Okay, that's what I meant to say. From a high to a low, we haven't even hit our 1272. And the next target area above this 1618, the next target area is the 1886 to 200 level, which comes in line with that 1272 area. I don't think we stop there. I think that we move up, we continue, and we probably see an overall total crypto market cap by the end of this next move that's going to be worth over $5 trillion. We might, being the key word, even reach as high as something over $7 trillion. The total crypto market cap is 2.7 trillion now. And I have a strong suspicion that we could see something on the lines of double that, if not more. Double, right? 2.7 times 2 would basically be 5.4 right there. Like, actually, literally 2.71 times 2 is 5.42. And oftentimes with the 1414, oftentimes with the 2272, you do go a little bit through both of them. If you were to go a little bit through the 2272, maybe you find resistance right at the 1414. The total crypto market cap doubles, and that's it. That's fine. Maybe that's all that happens. I don't think so, though. I'm strongly inclined to believe that Bitcoin, by the end of this next move, stops at about 173K, right here in this money zone. Right. The reason why it's colored orange, the reason why I call it the money zone, is because whenever you see extremely bullish behavior, oftentimes you do run all the way up here. And I think that not only will we run up there, we'll run up higher in time, but beyond that as well. For whatever that's worth, if you can't get behind that, that's kind of a zone that I've defined on my own, not something that I've like read in a book or been taught. The 1618 itself, the golden ratio, that is something you can read in a book. That is something you can read online. 1618 golden extension is a very likely area to hit, especially if we're looking at Bitcoin here and the fact that it's been consolidating. I'm going to delete this fib right here, this shorter term fib. Oh, that was the longer term one. I want the shorter term one. The consolidation right here at the 1272, to me, the only next logical area to stop would be the 1618. What about this line here? Yeah, we could stop there. But again, with this kind of consolidation, as high and tight as it is, I really don't see us stopping at anything less than 173K by the end of this move. Why is that important? We're talking about the total crypto market cap. Why is that important? Well, Bitcoin dominates most of the crypto market cap, right? It's over 60% in dominance. From the current price, going up there would mean that Bitcoin itself doubles, right? It literally doubles. It'll double in price from where it's at now. If Bitcoin doubles in price and its market cap, what's its market cap right now? Its market cap right now is 1.6. That put it at 3.2, maybe 3.3. Let's just say 3.3, probably even more than that actually, $3.4 trillion. If Bitcoin's at 3.4 trillion, what's Ethereum going to be at? What's Tether, XRP, the top 10 going to be at, let alone the rest of the market, right? if Bitcoin's at $3.4 trillion, I really do think that we could see the total crypto market cap reaching above 5.42, right? I don't think, let me put this in another word, right? If Bitcoin's the majority of the pie and it doubles, what's the rest of the market going to do? It's likely going to do more than double. So if double across the board, if we're behind, if Bitcoin can at least double, then the rest of the market likely does more than double. Then I think we can get behind the idea that we're going to see above a $5.42 trillion market cap across the board. Where's the next stopping point that we could see above this 1414 beyond all the chicken scratch I have is the 2618. And maybe we go higher. Maybe we do. Maybe it's a really phenomenal rally, and it could be. It's very possible, right? Maybe, maybe not. I'm trying to be realistic here. And if we do grow that much, man, altcoins might rally harder than we expect, because that would take a lot to get up there. Because I certainly have a hard time. It's going to be hard enough to get to 5.8 trillion with Bitcoin going to 170K by the end of this next move, which I think will happen by the end of May. It's going to be hard enough for that to happen, right? Because Bitcoin at that point would account for $3.4 trillion, right? If Bitcoin counts for 3.4 trillion and the rest of the market goes up, hold up now. Hold up now. Hold up. Wait, hold on now. We might have just made sense out of this. We might have actually just made sense out of why we could go to $7 trillion for the total crypto market cap. And it might lie with the dominance. Okay? The Bitcoin dominance dictates whether we have alt season or not, right? Bitcoin dominance, whenever it tanks, these are phases where alt season begins. The most phenomenal alt rally that we ever had was back in 2017 to 2018. It doesn't matter what you were holding on to, man. Everything was popping up 30% every single day. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. It was like Christmas in July every month. I don't know why, but it's just it was awesome. I mean, I know why. There's a more cornered market. Crypto is wildly more speculative, and people were just like, it was like meme coins, but instead of meme coins, there were a lot of essentially what would be meme coins now, but there were a lot of ICOs, people getting in early on projects that were legit. They wouldn't just run away with your money. Sometimes that happened too, but I'm getting too carried away with this. The main point that I'm trying to say is down equals good for the altcoin markets. Down equals good for the altcoin markets and Bitcoin too. Every time the dominance drops, it's really good for Bitcoin too. I would assume, maybe not by the end of this next move, maybe not by the end of May, that we'd be all the way down here or even at lower readings. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I would assume by the end of May, we probably are below the 50% line. And that's key in what I'm about to say here. If Bitcoin goes to where I think it's going to go and it doubles, which gives it about a $3.4 trillion market. I want to do the math specifically just because I want this to be specific. I want to be as specific as I possibly can be. If it doubles in market cap valuation, its market cap's at 1.667 trillion right now. So we're just going to do that, 1.667 trillion. We're going to double that. So that would equal, okay, 3.33. My bad. No. It would be double. It'd be, oh, come on. Hold on. Let me do this again. 1.667 times 2.07, because technically we're dealing with big numbers, so every amount counts. So it is 3.4. Why am I saying 2.07? Because Bitcoin to grow would be a 107% growth. So let's say it goes right to this golden ratio, and maybe it goes just above, maybe it goes just below, but I'm trying to be as fair as I can, okay? With my expectations, not with your expectations. This is my analysis. I'm going off of what I believe is going to happen, okay? By the end of May, if the dominance is below 50%, and I think it could be, even if it's at 50%. What that would mean then is that the rest of the crypto market cap would be double what we see here. And what's double of 3.45? What's double of like 3.5 essentially? That's $7 trillion, which is up in the money zone, man. That's right at the 1618 extension. That's right at the 2886 here. Maybe we don't hit the 1618 exactly. Maybe we do. You guys, this is intense. This is really intense, right? That's crazy. That would mean that without Bitcoin itself, the whole crypto market cap without Bitcoin would basically be worth what the total market cap of Bitcoin is after this. That'd be nuts, man. That'd be really nuts. I don't know. That's a crazy thought, right? This is not the average coin. The average coin will not perform 124% by the end of May, right? Probably the top 10 will. Bitcoin and the top 10 might see something around 100 to 130% in growth. But there will probably be coins in the top 10 that see dramatically higher prices than that too. I think Ethereum, XRP, and is ADA's in the top 10 as well. I don't know if Stellar Lumens is, but I think those coins could see dramatically higher growth. Not USDT, not USDC, not coins like that. But anyways, I'm getting all distracted. The reason why this is a big deal, you guys, is the whole crypto market cap being worth anything above 5 trillion or 7 trillion. That starts to put the prophetic initiative in mind that we could see something around $10 trillion by the end of the cycle. We could see maybe more than that, right? If we're here by the end of May, where are we going to be by the end of the cycle? And if the whole crypto space grows to a price of $10 trillion or more, that only legitimizes it even more. And this is big stuff. I don't know, man. I'm a little bit of a chart nerd. This might not be that big of a deal to a lot of people, but it's a big deal, man. And the main thing that I was going over, besides the high potential, is that it's very likely that crypto as a whole is done moving down. This chart, I know a lot of people are like, well, Bitcoin though, it hasn't dropped to its prior areas of resistance. Yeah, but the whole crypto market has. As a whole, we have. And I think this is very powerful. I think this very much indicates, and what we're seeing here on a weekly basis, we have 21 hours left. I can't imagine that we close this red, but we could. It's possible. 3%, by the way, on the total crypto market cap. That's a big deal. To pull that back over the next 21 hours, I don't see it happening, but it could happen. You never know. We also have lower lows in the weekly RSI with higher lows in the price. That's hidden bullish divergence that marks continuation. Low to high here, right at the 0.5. Not too common to find support at the 0.5, but I often say when you find significance at the 0.5, you get significant results. It seems to be that we're getting significant results yet, but again, 21 hours left. Might be too early to say that officially. The daily time frame, we have bullish divergence, clear as day right here, moving on up. Once we get above the 382, really once we get above the 236, it's undeniable at that point that the whole crypto space is moving to new highs. But I got nothing else to say. If you guys liked the video, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Crypto is about to see some new all-time highs, and it's pretty phenomenal. And most importantly, I think we're done moving down, right? This chart really helps illuminate that, okay? Take care. Bye-bye. See you on the next.